Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch goes now if you want. The sound of the bell, come on out and handle your business, ladies. Let's go.
I feel too excited to call this fight. And John Weili's Bruce Buffer impression was quite good. All right, 5 rounds to decide the undisputed UFC strawweight championship. Fan anticipation for this matchup is truly off the charts. Tatiana Suarez
First round. Ready to fight. Ready to fight. Let's go.
finally fighting for the world title. She is in blue. Zhang Weili counters in the red with gold.
So this was a long time coming for Tatiana Suarez. The question is, can she take her down?
Suarez won the Ultimate Fighter back in 2016. Many people were anointing her back then as a future champion.
Yep.
Took a long time, a lot of ups and downs, obstacles.
She really does believe, though, in terms of her range and distance management and footwork, she gets not a modicum of credit for it. So we'll see how her striking holds up.
She does have good footwork, excellent wrestling, of course.
Oh, see.
But the speed is different. But look at that. The first attempt takes her down clean into side control.
Well, she got to the body. Like, the moment she gets to the body, and that's what separates her from most wrestlers, right? They're shooting singles and doubles, whereas Tatiana Suarez will shoot a single or a double to get to the body and drag you to the mat.
So no doubt Zhang Weili is prepared to be in this position endlessly.
But honestly, watching Rose Namajunas take Zhang Weili down and hold her down is probably what gives Tatiana so much confidence that she could wrestle her to the mat.
4 years ago, but yeah.
Yes, but you know.
Sure.
Well, already Zhang has got
she already
half
got
guard.
the takedown.
She's got half guard. She's going to try and get full guard, create a little separation, throw some elbows off the back.
She just can't let Tatiana settle her. Tatiana's far too strong when she gets the fight to the mat in top control. Weili's kind of getting her hips up there.
Yeah, there's an interesting battle for guard going on there. Zhang actually reclaimed it for a second there, but Tatiana again past a half guard.
Tonight's social media posts are brought to you by Mickey 17, starring Robert Pattinson. Today he'll live and die. Tomorrow he'll do it again, only in theaters March 7th.
And Zhang Weili with the butterfly guard now going to try and elevate Tatiana.
She has to do things that incorporate both wrestling and grappling, because if you're just doing jiu-jitsu under someone like Tatiana Suarez, her base will just kill you and like hold you down, and she will allow you to move, because Tatiana Suarez didn't wrestle just freestyle.
But that's
she wrestled collegiate, so she understands how to ride people on the mat.
Well, we just saw a couple of elbows from Weili. That's what she needs to do, and that's the difference. You can't do that in wrestling. Drop some elbows off your back. That will cause the person on top to back off a little bit. And then when you back off, that's when you make your move.
And guys, since we're talking wrestling, I want to give a shout out to my Gilroy Mustangs. 14 weight classes, 14 champions in the league championship.
Wow.
Won every single weight, first time in league history. So hats off, boys.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
2 minutes to go in round 1. Suarez working off of her first takedown.
And that is probably the biggest danger in Zhang Weili taking this fight, is knowing how difficult it will be every time she gets you down to the mat. Like right here, side control is an opportunity to get away. She's got to start to dig her right hand under and start to bump and bridge to knock Tatiana off of her.
So Zhang's actually doing a good job of, creating the initial scramble. She's escaping the positions momentarily. But Tatiana Suarez is just moving one step ahead every single time.
There it is. There you go.
There it is.
You got to watch the guillotine, though.
And that's her move. She will drop down here.
Yep, she's jumping it. No,
and then,
not against Zhang Weili.
Yeah, exactly.
Zhang Weili's way too good to do that. And now Tatiana lost the position.
Suarez does like chasing submissions off of her back.
This is big for Zhang Weili, because Tatiana took her down but didn't do much with it. Oh, she's jumping the guillotine again.
Yeah, but it's over the arm. It's over both arms.
She's got to try to sweep this thing.
Yeah, she's going to try and sweep it. But the difference is that when Zhang Weili gets on top, she's aggressive. She's nasty. She goes for it.
Well, and Tatiana got a takedown, but she didn't do much with it but control.
Correct.
Zhang Weili can land some punches. She can win this round.
It'll be scored as an effective grappling round.
Progressing to mount, almost. Almost got it.
Good job by Suarez preventing that fate. Nice response and striking here by Zhang Weili late in round one. Tonight's co-occasion with a UFC championship fight, but just given this matchup and Suarez's weight, it just feels particularly tense right now as we begin round two.
Yeah, absolutely. And Zhang Weili has got to make sure that she doesn't get taken down again. And when she is on the feet, as we see here, she's got to go to work.
Suarez's left eye's got some swelling already. I don't know if it's an elbow from the bottom or if it's one when Zhang got on top, but Tatiana, as she left around the corner, she was already kind of pawing at that left eye.
Now we see Zhang going to work, trying to capitalize on these moments, the moment being on the feet. She is faster and quicker.
Yes, she is.
When it comes to the striking.
Yeah, you're right, champ. That left eye worth keeping an eye on.
We're good. Slowly walk her down.
Suarez closes the distance
there
again.
it is again.
Yeah, but that underhook, look at that underhook there.
Dude, watch, she's getting taken down, bro.
No, she is, the hands are together, you're right.
Tatiana's she's very strong for the weight class. She's big and strong. It's gonna be difficult. Weili needs to make sure her legs are spread apart. Nope, you cannot take the underhook out. That was the only thing saving him. Yep.
It is.
Oh, good job by Weili.
Wow, straight into mount.
Wow, Weili with the scramble there.
Tatiana's defending the position here, but what a result for the champion.
Oh, and look at Suarez's right knee got completely opened up.
Yeah, I was wondering what that blood was.
But you see here, these moments, anytime there's an opportunity to do damage, Zhang Weili,
she jumps on it, yep,
she's elbowing, she's doing whatever she can.
Suarez's left hand should be under the butt of Weili, trying to wrestle a single leg. Right now, yes, right there. Now if she can get to her knees, she can start to try to wrestle the leg.
Big stretch there from Zhang Weili.
Big shot by the champ.
Thought about taking the back, grabs the
Weili's on the guillotine.
Nice knee by Zhang Weili. Suarez trying to clasp those hands. She's got him.
Yeah, she's in on the legs again.
Yes.
Hands are together. And she's going to get it, I think.
But even if she takes her down, how much energy is it costing to work this hard for every single takedown?
And in a 5-round fight.
That's something she's never done.
Which Weili has a lot of experience in.
All right, some separation out. Just over 2 minutes here to go, round two.
Oh! Down with a massive 1-2 and very light on the feet.
Champion starting to settle in.
Tatiana has this ability. That takedown was really telegraphed. But
she wants to get here.
She's still got the clinch.
Well, she's getting to the body. Yeah, she's trying to get to the body. Weili's got to avoid letting her lock her hands around her waist. Now Tatiana's going to be able to wrestle in these positions when she can get to these underhooks. Then she can take it on and control. But I mean, I think she's getting tired.
Yeah, so do I.
Well, we hear all the time that Tatiana Suarez has her way with men in the gym, but she's never trained with Zhang Weili.
No.
And never have to deal with this in a fight. It's unfamiliar.
Well, this is a big response from Zhang Weili in round two. I mean, even if she did lose round one, there's no question that she's won round two.
Yes, she did. And the momentum is just shifting over to Zhang Weili, like massive.
Under a minute to go now in round two. mix in the corner of Tatiana Suarez, continuously telling his girlfriend to breathe.
Come up to a body lock. Pull her up and drive. You pull and then push her away.
I mean, look at her knee.
But this style for Tatiana, where you're wrestling constantly, it is going to wear on you.
That cut had to have been there.
Pre-existing,
right?
yeah,
There's
I think
no
so.
way that you shoot or anything and then it opens like that in the gash. That size. Look at her knee. It's like it's open completely.
I'm surprised it's not bleeding a whole lot more than it is.
I mean, Weili is really starting to show why she's the best in the world, man.
Yeah.
What a response by the champion.
All right, ladies, third round. And fight. Ready to fight? Yeah, let's go.
But now round 3 of a possible 5 for the strawweight title. Zhang Weili in the red, Tatiana Suarez in blue.
So I think with the approach that Tatiana's using, she's going to have to find something different because it failed in round 2.
Yeah,
and as each round passes by, she's going to get more and more tired.
Yeah, but Mike, if she can't get takedowns, she's done.
Yeah, that's a nice head kick.
It's the only way she's going to win this fight is if she can take Weili down and slow her down. Weili is just far too good on the feet to be standing there. Yep, there it is. That's
So
how she's gonna use it.
on our isolation monitor, we just saw Tatiana Suarez's knee hit the base of the fence, and that is what cut her knee open. Thankfully, it's not becoming a major factor.
I'll tell you what is a factor, the shots that Zhang Weili is throwing. She is biting down on that mouthpiece and she's going to work now.
She's too fast. She's so fast.
And nasty.
Huge shot for Zhang Weili early round 3.
Tatiana is in a world of trouble.
Sort of a desperation shot, yeah.
Thrown off by Zhang.
She better shoot again.
Nice shot by Suarez to the body.
Yep.
Brad Riddell was calling for that earlier.
Another shot. Weili defends again.
Yeah, really nice movement away from the fence for the champ.
Weili's not waiting to defend. She's defending before Tatiana even gets started.
She's got to keep that underhook this time, though, and really hoist it up.
See, right here, Tatiana's corner told the wrestler single leg. But right now, she feels much more comfortable trying to get a double because she said Weili is too slippery. She's too sweaty. But Weili just keeps that underhook and lifts her off the double leg.
Now she's letting it go, though. This could be a mistake.
6 successive takedowns defended by Zhang Weili. Nice knee to the body by Suarez.
Oh, and a good uppercut left hook.
So fast.
Yeah, she is. And it's at times like this now. Zhang is dangerous.
Yep.
And Tatiana knows it.
Well, now she's got confidence that she can defend takedowns and
Hurts
she
her.
knows that, yes, she can hurt her and knows that there's not much coming back in her direction in terms of striking.
Yes, and that right hand almost knocked her out.
It
That
hurt
was a
her
solid
bad.
connection. Zhang Weili's growing in confidence. Playing with her now a little bit. Ooh.
Suarez maintaining composure amidst the storm that is her first UFC title fight.
Yeah, you know Tatiana's not going to quit on herself. She's not going to quit. She's going to keep trying to fight. She's trying to chase those takedowns.
Looked like a little slip from Zhang Weili. Suarez unable to take advantage.
She landed an inside kick there as Zhang tried to enter.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, because ref was in front of us.
That 1-2 is landing clean for Zhang Weili every time. Wanted to put some kicks on the end of it.
Weili's ability to close distance is as good as anyone that I've seen across any weight class in female fighting.
And you'll notice now the takedowns becoming less frequent for Suarez
You got to pressure.
because they're wasted attempts. I mean, there's one there, shucked off very easy. Zhang straight away on the attack.
Keep moving forward.
The corner's telling Tatiana to move forward, and I'm not sure her moving forward is a good thing because Weili is teeing off on her.
Well, she's just out of range with that right hook. But if she connects with it, it's over.
Yeah, I mean,
Because she is swinging.
she's swinging, dude. She knows that she can hurt Tatiana. Tatiana's gonna have to throw a punch or two or some kicks to try to get Weili getting her hands away from her. Look at how low she's carrying her hands, because she knows that she's got to get to underhooks. So she's not even carrying them as high as she normally does.
Yeah,
The credit, though, of Suarez, she does find the clinch. She does create these transitions.
I mean, this Zhang Weili is so good.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of elbows there.
Labored kick from Suarez, 20 seconds in the round.
Very close first round, but the challenger might have taken it. 2 great rounds followed by the champion, Zhang Weili. Even that, she beat her to the hip, she still defended.
That was timed perfect.
Any other path, but it is mixed martial arts.
Yes, it is, and honestly, you know, for as bad as it may have been, these last 2 rounds, if Tatiana won round 1, then it's only a matter of 2 takedowns in these rounds to try to win the title still. So she cannot lose hope on the idea that she can be the champion.
Well, that's what being a champion is all about. You know, you go down a couple of rounds, you bite down on your mouthpiece, you don't give up on yourself.
And that's the beauty in 5 rounds.
Exactly. Oh, that's it. That's the shot, the 1-2.
Good left-hand connection by Zhang Weili.
And a takedown
Takedown by
overall.
Weili.
Inside trip.
She does that so good.
And that's kind of insulting.
She does such a good job of landing that inside trip. But again, the story has been how much better Tatiana is as a wrestler. And she's the one that gets a takedown on Tatiana. The first time Tatiana's been taken down.
But again, whenever she has the opportunity, I mean, we see it here with the left hand, now and again, just dropping a couple of little punches. Anytime there is a target, she is going to work, trying to finish the fight, not hold position.
You know, the reason I say wrestle the single is because then she's on the shorts of Weili. It's hard to take people down against skin when they're so, look, Weili's legs are glistening.
Yes.
But if she can wrestle her around the shorts, she gives herself an opportunity. But we saw this against Amanda Lemos. When Weili gets you down, it's hard to get away from her.
I mean, that was a sickening attack by Zhang Weili.
And we've talked a lot, the 3 of us all week, about the strength component to this fight. You weren't going to really know until they got in there, and we're getting some answers.
Yeah, we're getting answers.
I mean, Tatiana looks really strong. And certainly
she's got
bullied her around a bit in round 1.
She's going to have to try to pass.
The angle's not correct. It's not really locked in. She's kind of in half guard.
She's moving towards an angle she can finish.
If she could step over that leg of Suarez, or if Suarez is just that exhausted, this could work.
It's much worse than it would normally be if she was fresh, because she's tired. But if she allows Weili to pass her leg, she's going to be in a lot of trouble.
I mean, she's
now
in the
she's
guard.
fine. Yep.
Nice job by Tatiana Suarez to stay in the fight. 2.5 to go, round 4. That cut getting nastier by the minute.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Look at that.
My God.
It's kind of deep.
It is. She went right into the bottom of the fence like John said earlier. It really is amazing because, John, you said we're getting some answers, right? But the answers are always the same. Zhang Weili is just that good. And she's showing it once again that she's that good.
And you do wonder
112 to
about
36 strikes.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting when Suarez was starting that round 1, bat out of hell, going for the takedown. I thought maybe she would be a little bit more measured early, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, she got that takedown, right? Wasn't able to do a whole lot with it, but...
Yeah, I mean, she's not trying to, there's no secret. There's no secret she's going to try and take it down. So there's no point being cagey about it. She got the takedown, but she didn't do anything with it.
The only reason she lost the position was because she went to that guillotine, right? Up until then, she had controlled the vast majority of that round.
And she has finished people multiple times with that guillotine. But right now, Zhang is the fresh to fire.
She keeps doing it. She went for it again. But this is all experience, right, for Tatiana Suarez, right? I always say, when these guys or these girls get into these fights, in most cases, with the champions, there's a moment in there where you go, okay, now I know why this guy's the champ, or why this girl's the champ, because they're just a little better than everyone else. The thing is, do you learn from it? And if you are lucky enough to work your way back, do you make the necessary changes to prepare for it once you felt it?
Suarez got here along the way, finished 3 former world champions, Jessica Andrade, Carla Esparza, Alexa Grasso, and she'll still be favored to beat most other strawweights, but Zhang Weili giving her all she can handle round 4.
Absolutely.
30 seconds to go in the round.
And if history shows, Tatiana Suarez can work her way back, but she has to be more active, right? She hasn't fought for a while. This is a big time.
Yeah, well, in round 5, I think Suarez is just going to go for broke on the feet.
She has to, right?
The takedown approach isn't going to work. It hasn't worked so far. It's not going to work in the last round. She's going to land something big. She's got to hurt her and try and finish her like that. Wrestling only, it ain't going to work.
Well, she looks how bad the cut was. I don't know if she was talking about the knee or the eye.
I mean, if she's talking about the knee, she's not even willing to look at it, so she feels it. So you don't know how much of an impact that's having on her mentally. Because right now she's asking how it looks. She won't even look down there.
Twice asking how bad is it,
Well, the corner says chin down, hands up. She's got to go forward and take some chances. Wrestling, I would abandon that. You never know. Suarez has got big power. So does Zhang Weili, though. What a shot that was.
I don't know what you want her to do, Mike, if she can't wrestle, because right now the striking,
well, you got to try.
She is so far behind.
You got to try. You got to make something happen. You got to swing for the fences. You got to take a chance.
Because Weili's so fluid, though, it makes her look like there it is. And even that, she can't
look
be.
Look at the hips, sprawls back perfectly. Disengages, lands an elbow.
But look at that. Weili is so fluid in the strike, and it makes Tatiana look like she's stiff.
Robotic.
Yeah, like robotic, and she's not.
Suarez.
Excellent takedown defense.
Trying so hard to get Zhang Weili down. She's 1 of 12 to this point.
She's got to use her hand. Oh, Weili's balance.
Incredible.
Oh.
It's the ferocity, though.
She is ferocious.
It's the ferocity. That's just the difference here.
So, Mike, in terms of reckless abandon on the feet, right? If you're Suarez, you got to just be willing to get knocked out and go for it, right?
Well, look, listen, you get 1 title shot. She's waited her entire life. She's worked very hard to get to this point. More than likely, she doesn't get the job done. She's not going to get another one. Go out on your sword, on your shield. Go for broke. Take a chance. She does have power. You know, and maybe that shot that she lands, that sets up the takedown. Maybe she takes the back and gets the choke.
Zhang Weili putting all the weaponry together now. Knees, elbows, strikes. The defense has been exceptional.
But ever since round 1, Weili has stopped pretty much every single takedown.
She has. She's defended everyone.
There is a pattern emerging.
Even when, there it is. Again, Weili actually rolled and, she's got a choke. Tatiana had to go to the mat because Weili was under her net.
She had to go to her back to defend. So Tatiana's still thinking.
Yeah.
She's going to drop some left hands now.
Come to your right elbow. Just come to your right elbow, Todd.
Unbelievable heart exuded by Tatiana Suarez, but as we cross the midpoint of round 5, Zhang Weili largely has been way too much.
You can't question the toughness and durability of Tatiana Suarez.
No.
Again, Zhang Weili is doing what she has done on so many different occasions.
And she's been trying to get this mount position the entirety of the fight. Suarez did a really good job of defending it, but if she gets it through, I'm telling you, we might see a finish.
Weili is dominating this fight.
Yes.
There's no other word.
Nina Nunes is really the only previous Tatiana Suarez opponent that has been able to stem the tide a little bit and stuff takedowns, but Zhang Weili looking like the greatest 115-pound fighter of all time.
She's the gold standard, right? She is the gold standard, and she is the way everyone will be judged. And I really don't know. We always get these women that become so dominant, we go, well, who's going to beat her? But if Weili just keeps improving every single time against the toughest person she's ever supposed to fight, it's hard to imagine that someone's going to really challenge her.
Well, she's dominating this fight, and to your point, Daniel,
Dominated every fight.
she was talking about even going up and calling out Valentina Shevchenko next because she's beating everybody.
But outside of Rose Namajunas, those times, she's done this, dominated. And as we've gone on, she's just gotten better and better.
And this is the type of performance that lays the foundation to try to become a simultaneous two-division champion.
Well, John, 224 of 272 strikes. She is landing at an 83% clip, at least unofficially. 83% of her strikes are landing.
And she has stuffed 14 successive takedowns from Tatiana Suarez.
That's crazy, man. That's a crazy number.
And you could have had plus money if you wanted to bet on her.
Yeah,
exactly.
She was the underdog.
I mean, we're 35 seconds away here. But again, she doesn't rest. She won't lie here. She's not going to accept this position. Going to try and finish her off with some damage here in the last few seconds.
Tatiana Suarez, valiant in
she
defeat. But Weili adding to her ledger here tonight with a dominant performance in Sydney.
Yeah, stylistically, this was a very, very difficult matchup. We saw that in the opening round. And then after that, she figured it out, and she did her thing.
And still, Weili controls the final 21 minutes of the fight as she looks to secure another title defense here tonight. I think we all watch this performance in awe from the great Chinese champion, Weili. Frank Hickman just grabbed my arm, said, "Come on, brother." Tremendous job by Frank, by Brad Riddell, by the entire Bang Tao team. Weili ready for primetime yet again. She is unbelievable.
She's unbelievable. She's incredible. And let's take a look at this. So here's Tatiana early on. Gets the first takedown, gets the body lock, drives through, puts her down, and had some really good moments. Controlled her for a little while, but ultimately didn't do much damage. She did go for the guillotine here. That looks dangerous, but as we saw, Zhang steps aside, gets out the way. This is round two. That's where she cut her knee. Zhang landed a couple of good shots there as well. And then from this point on here, it's all Weili. She slowly but surely took over the fight, did some massive damage. Look at that right hand there. That wobbled her everywhere. Started landing takedowns of her own with the inside trip. Overhand rights on the feet as well. Look at this one. Boom. Perfect placement. Lots of power. Mixing things up, going to the legs as well. When she was on the ground, she was landing shots. She was always trying to finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-46, and 49-45 for the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world,